Hello everyone, I'm Andy from the Pixel Pub, and I'm here to talk about my top 5 soundtracks that I heard this year. So, I got 5 games here. 4 of them came out this year. One of them didn't, so it is what it is. This year, not the best for soundtracks for me. I didn't hear a lot that blew me away, but some did. A handful did. 4 did. And then 1 game that didn't come out this year. So, let's start with number 5. What does Santa bring me? Number 5, it is Arzette and the Jewel of Fairmore. This soundtrack is right up my alley. It is very cheesy. It is very laid back. It is very chill. It's got a lot of fun, kind of goofy sounding melodies. It was so good, in fact, that I did order the soundtrack on vinyl from Limited Run. It's still not here yet. I'm kind of pissed about that. It still didn't ship it yet. Me and Kathy ordered vinyls on the same exact day, minutes apart from one another. Hers came in 2 days. Mine still hasn't shipped yet. And that's been a month ago. So thanks, Limited Run, I guess. I don't know. But soundtrack's super great. It's just, it has that, this whole game just is, if you haven't seen it, it is very much a CDI style Zelda game. They're ripping on that completely, but they, instead of making a bad game like those games are, they made a good game. And they had a good soundtrack to go with it. Like I said, it's just very, it just screams I don't know, multimedia 1993, but good. And it's great. And what a fun little beautiful thing. Please check out the soundtrack if you haven't for Arzette, Jewel of Fairmore, and you're a fan of the 90s. We got number 4 now. Let's see what's in the stocking. What does Santa bring me? It's Persona 3 Reload. Persona 3 has a very fun soundtrack, but the problem is, the reason why it's not number 1, is it's not as good as 5, it's not as good as 4. It's not even close. They're leagues better, and this is kind of down here in the really good territory. They're in the fucking amazing territory. But they have some fun jams that I really like. I really like the boss battles when you're fighting the big shadows or whatever they're called that happen, I don't know, maybe 8, 9, 10 times in the game. The little rap that happens when you're in your dorm hanging out with your buddies and stuff like that, that's stuck in my head for forever now, I guess. Every time I hear that dude saying, mind your own biz, I mind my own biz, or whatever he says. And this, even Persona 3 or Persona music on his bad day is still pretty damn good. This is the Persona era where they were still trying to figure things out. They have done 1 and 2, which were pretty different games in their own right, and then they made the drastic jump to 3, and then the biggest drastic jump to 4 and 5 with the crazy style. But it started here with their fun, kind of jazziest, is that a word? Jazzy soundtracks. I don't know what to call it really, but with a lot of vocals, a lot of fun, just a lot of funness, I guess. It's just the way to put it. They got away from the staunchness of the Shin Megami Tensei series, what it was, is very, dark and dreadful, and, it is what it is. And this is hey, here's a bunch of fun kids having a fun time in high school and with some fun music and stuff like that. That's Persona 3 Reload. All right, number 3, see what we got. It is Trails of Cold Steel 3. Now, I had talked about this game in previous lists, how it ran like garbage on the Switch, and it did. But for a Trails series, I would say this has the best soundtrack that I heard. For Falcom games, the soundtracks for the Trails games, overall, pretty disappointing, especially when I played a lot of the East games, and the soundtracks are fucking fantastic. These are more, I don't know, they just don't hit as hard. But this one, there was a lot of music that really stuck with me, especially the Cross Bell theme. It was very serious, a very, I don't know how to describe it. It reminds me of maybe a movie soundtrack with that theme. It's really, really good. It's really, really solid. A lot of the music really holds up for me, and Trails of Cold Steel 3 stands out for that reason, kind of alone, because it was my least favorite Trails game I played this year. I'm just gonna say it. But the music stands out. Check out that Cross Bell theme. It's pretty damn good. Okay, number 2, what do we got in the stocking? It is Astro Bot. This game, I haven't even shown it in a pickups video yet, but I picked it up on a Black Friday sale. I've already beat it a handful of days. I'm going to go for the platinum. I think I'm going to have the platinum in less than a week. That's crazy. I played a lot of this game. It is freaking awesome, but the soundtrack's still really, really good. It uses a lot of the same songs from even Astro's Rescue Mission on the PlayStation VR, which I also played and I really enjoyed, including one of my favorite songs where they're in the caves and stuff like that. And you hear a lot of it's a lot of fun little synthy stuff like that. It's a damn good time. There's like a lot of fun melodies, fun, bright, colorful melodies make you feel happy and you're running around, stuff like that. And there's a lot of like classic PlayStation music in this as well. Spoilers for Astrobot. If you don't like spoilers, skip ahead like 10 seconds. At the end of the game, they play a song from Thunder Force 5, which is insane. It's insane. Like they know what they're doing with this game. This studio that makes the Astrobots games. They've only made 3, but they've nailed it every single time. And the music especially stands out to me. It's hard not to recommend Astrobot based on its gameplay alone and just being a game, but I can recommend on his music as well because it's just, they fire on all cylinders and the music is no exception. It is freaking amazing. That's Astrobot. Okay, I got number 1 in my stocking. What is it? What is Santa bring me for my number 1 soundtrack of the year? It's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like, of course it is. It's freaking Final Fantasy VII. They're taking all those classic melodies and remixing them, making fun, different versions of all that stuff that I absolutely love. Final Fantasy VII. It's one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. So of course I'm gonna love this. Like, this is the easy answer. This is the, yeah, roll your eyes. He picked Final Fantasy VII. Of course I did, because the music's great. Music continues to be great. They still make fun stuff, fun original stuff. My one problem with this is that I really liked a lot of the original stuff they did in the remake originally from 2020. A lot of the original music in this still stands out, but not as much as that stuff did. I find that's a common theme throughout this game specifically. But from the Cosmo Canyon to the Gold Saucer to Costa del Sol to all the other environments the grasslands, Chocobo Farm, all this fun stuff, like it nails it in every single aspect. Final Fantasy VII is the soundtrack of the year from me, from Andy, from the Pixel Pub. Hey, if y'all been listening this long, please like and subscribe. I know you like what I'm doing. You know you like me, and you like my Santa hat. Look at all this. Click that like button. Click that subscribe button. Let me know what you said, what you have to say in the comments, all that fun stuff. Peace out.